Coronavirus pandemic has affected millions across the globe. Due to its high virulence towards the host, you and me have been locked in our homes. With no recent vaccine or effective drug in sight, a number of preventive activities have been carried out by pharmaceutical industries, medical institutions, and biotechnology industries. India is not far behind and has been working on various prevention measures. Department of DIAT or Defense Institute of Advanced Technology with DRDO India was in news few days back for developing microwave sterilizers. Not a lot has been known about microwave sterilizers. So we asked Dr. Preetam Bala, who was a Ph.D. student at DIAT.
Microwave sterilizer, which is Atulya, that disintegration instrumentation. Disintegration in the sense like this disintegrates the virus, in our case now, which is COVID-19. So now this disintegration means it can be either damaging the cell wall of the virus. So basically to a common people, basically if we consider the virus as a shell or as an envelope, basically we are breaking the envelope. So in that way, either we can kill, we can inactive the virus as it is. So this happens in when it comes to a microwave sterilizer. Basically it is nothing but we can imagine as our own microwave that we use in daily life. So basically in this case, it will generate a specific amount of energy in terms of heat, and which is around 56 to 60 degrees Celsius in case of our microwave sterilizer from DIAT. So in that temperature range, basically it kills the virus or deactivates the virus. So it's kind of a cost-effective solution, and also one of the very advantage part of this is it's portable and or fixed installation. Anyway, we can install it, this instrument. Also, it has been tested already in terms of human and operator safety precautions level, so that it can straight away be used or installed in the place of requirement. Also, the time of sterilization is also can be varying. Like either you can do it for 30 seconds or you can do it for minutes, depending on the size as well as the shape of the subject you want to sterilize. Again, coming back to the part to a very precise, this instrument is not for human purpose. Like we cannot use it on human. It has to be on some surfaces. So that surface also there is a restriction or limitation of this instrument, which is it can be used for non-metallic objects only. So that is one of the major drawbacks of this. But then again, there are a lot of non-metallic objects that we have to, in current scenario, disinfect or sterilize, where this microwave sterilizer Atulya can be of huge importance and potential.
It is not just Atulya, but there are a number of activities which have been carried out by DRDO.
Like this low-cost vehicle sanitization enclosure, they have also mobile area sanitization system also, like Defense Laboratory Jodhpur, DLJ. So Defense Laboratory Jodhpur came up with this mobile area sanitization system, which basically is the shorter format of the system, like the vehicles one that we saw. Again, in this kind of system also, it is basically a pump system which will take which will run from petrol engine, 4-stroke petrol engine, and in the technical terms it will pump the different solution, like say sodium hypochlorite in case of the DLJ system. So they will take the sodium hypochlorite and they will spray it on the entire pathway from where the people will go. DRDO lab called Laser Science and Technology Center, DRDO, has developed, which is basically LASTEC. So this LASTEC is a DRDO center in Delhi, who came up with this UV disinfection tower. So it is basically UV that we have seen, UV tubes. So they have kept 4 tubes of UV and they have made this tower. So which is a kind of a rapid and chemical-free disinfection system. So till now, what we are talking about, in all the cases, it is basically we had to use a chemical, whether it is hypochlorite, whether it is any other chemical. But then in the case of many cases, we cannot use chemicals because it might degrade the system. It might hamper the system's sophistication, like if it is a high sophisticated computer, or if it is a high sophisticated other kind of digital system where we cannot spray chemicals. So in that case, how do we sterilize those? So in those cases, this kind of UV disinfection tower can be a hugely potential instrument in that way.
If you go to the official website of DRDO, you will see there are a list of about 69 products which have been mentioned by DRDO to fight against the COVID-19. The silver lining in all of this, we are not highly dependent on foreign companies. The products have been made in India for India. Can summers kill viruses? Will herd immunity work? How important is nanotechnology in our fight against coronavirus? The answers to these questions and more has been answered in my conversation with Dr. Preetam Bala. Click here to check the full link of the video.